welcome back to Project Anonymous.
In today's video, we're going to start our renovation series on our Fleetwood Bounder 38N.
So stick around to see how we do it. So in this RV Reno series, we're going to be fixing some water damage and finding where it is.
Yeah, we're going to find out where the water is coming in the RV and then replace the wall paneling by the front door so it's nice and fresh and new.
It will look so much better.
It will, yeah. And
also we're going to be fixing the flooring. So it is currently right now like some old carpet and it's stained and it doesn't look very nice.
Yeah, it's like 15-year-old carpet. It's seen its days. So we're going to replace that with a luxury vinyl plank flooring. And we'll show you how we're going to do that.
It's going to look so good.
Yeah, it will. So we'll do some updates in the kitchen as well and show you how we do it.
So stick around.
Let's get to work. So, notice right here we've had some discoloration in the carpet here on the floor, and I kind of already picked up this wood because it was like wet and it's very spongy. We're going to start taking this stuff apart. So I got the 4 bolts exposed to take the passenger seat out, but there is the bottom side of the chair. All right, 1 out, 3 to go. Okay, so we got the seats unbolted. All 4 bolts there, which is not the easiest thing to do. Now we just need to get the seatbelt off. All right, now that we got the passenger seat out of the way, let me go ahead and take off this little console thing and then pull up the rest of the carpet. Well, there it is. Some water damage. But we got some work to do. I got some of the wall cut away and it's pretty wet, so I'm just gonna see how high it goes. I'm really hoping it's just that window. We'll see. So some good news, if there is good news from this, is I think I isolated where the leak is coming from. So the window was where I was suspecting there to be a leak, as well as possibly the awning arm, which is about right here on the outside. But this is all dry. Now it is discolored because we did have a previous leak that I'd mentioned before, and that was from the door awning, but I fixed that. But how I can tell is not only is this dry, I can see the wet line, or the water line, coming from this window. All of this was wet, and you can see the line here that goes down into there, and this is all still kind of soaking wet. So I think I've isolated the leak to this window. The next thing to do is to take the window out and reseal around the outside with some new butyl tape and some silicone. But before I do that and go through all the trouble of taking out the window and putting it back in, I need to get some new 1/8" plywood to replace all of this stuff, and then we can seal this thing up. But that's good. I think I found where the leak is coming in, but that's it for now. Okay, change of plan. I actually am going to take the window off now before I put new plywood on, because I don't want to ruin the new plywood. I want to make sure I actually stop the leak. And I could always take this support ring off after I've sealed the outside, and then put the new plywood around it and reseal it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this window out and try to reseal it. Make sure we actually fix the leak, and then we'll figure out about fixing this mess. And you know what? I see light right here. Oh, big time right there. It looks like this hole is cut like a ½ inch too big for this window. I can literally see right outside, so definitely think that's where the water's been coming in, up in these corners, working their way down and then out like that. Alright guys, so here's the window. This is the top side of the window, and it's kind of weird. I noticed taking it off, there was like no butyl residue anywhere on this. All it is this little like cushioned seal, and right here at the top you could see the line where it stopped touching the hole in the RV. The RV kind of went out a little bit, and like I said, I could see light here, and the only thing sealing it was silicone. I'm not sure why. Maybe it wasn't centered appropriately at the factory. I don't know about this seal, if I should keep this on here or just use a couple layers of butyl tape along the edge here and make sure this window is more centered in the hole, to make sure we have a better seal, and then obviously go around it with silicone. But this seems very flimsy to me, especially when it's not even touching to cushion down and block water from coming in. It's on both sides. You can see on this side as well. There's dust on it because it wasn't touching anything, and then you can see where water was kind of coming down it. So I think I'm just going to get rid of this and go with butyl as a probably better option to make sure we have a much better seal around this top end and all around.
watching part 1 of our RV Reno series. And hit that like button if you liked it, subscribe if you enjoy our content, and turn on those notifications so you get reminded every single time we post a video. Stay crafty.
And be happy.